Here's a question we get in our South Carolina fatal accident cases. How long does it take to get a settlement check in a wrongful death case? The short answer is it depends, because getting the check is the end of a longer process. I'm just going to talk to you about getting the check. But first, there's three things you need to know. Number one, insurance companies pay settlements. They are heartless. Their primary goal is cheat you out of money you should get. Number two, you've got to prove why you should get a settlement. That requires knowing the law, gathering the right evidence, and presenting it the right way. Number three, you've got to prove how much you should get in the settlement. That requires knowing the law, understanding the facts, and realizing how they work together in a professional evaluation of your case. All this is hard. That's why you need an experienced wrongful death attorney. And now for the process to get a wrongful death settlement check. So we've reached a settlement agreement. Then we get settlement documents. Before anyone can get a penny, South Carolina law requires a hearing before a judge where you prove you have the right to the settlement and it should be ordained and ordered by the court. That incurs some delay, but it's a good thing because it makes absolutely positively certain the most important person in the case, you, know exactly how much money came into the settlement and where it all went. So when we get the settlement documents, we make sure they're done right. One of those documents is a petition that asks the court to approve the settlement. We get those documents filed as fast as we can. We get a hearing scheduled as fast as we can. In the meantime, we prepare the estate's personal representative for their testimony. At the hearing, the personal representative testifies they understand the settlement and they agree with it. At the hearing, we present evidence to justify the settlement. The judge approves the settlement in an order. When we get the settlement check, it gets deposited in our trust account to safeguard the money until we can release it under the court order. If a child under the age of 18 gets part of the settlement, South Carolina law requires that the money be protected in a special protected account. We set that up with parental input. Once we get the court order, we issue settlement checks as directed, and that includes your part. Folks, this is the one chance that you've got to do this case right, and it's going to be hard. You can't afford to make a mistake here. Get some legal advice. I'm not going to pressure you to hire me. I just want to answer your questions. Call me and I'll answer your questions and give you some guidance in a free, no-pressure strategy session. I thank you for thinking about this with me, and I hope I see you soon.